Remember the last time when Germany was a conservative country that hated immigrants?
I do remember this time. It didn't go so well.
Didn't go well at all.
Hey, listen.
When they
tried the first time with the Empire, the second time with the no guys. Third time's the charm.
Yes. Well, Germany, who has a stellar record in history, has elected.
I have some German friends. They're nice people. Some of them are a little fanatics.
Germany went conservative because they had some of the same issues that we're having here in the United States. One, immigration. So yeah, they let everybody. Angela Merkel let everybody in, especially from Syria during the Civil War.
Economically, she was a great president. She helped keep the EU together financially when they had the Greek. I'll call it the Greek crisis, essentially.
Yeah,
the financial crisis.
But now Germany's having a sour economy.
Yeah, they're having a sour economy because it's expensive to live there. Jobs are starting to now not pay as much, or there aren't as many jobs that are high paying anymore. You can't buy property. You can't even rent if you want to. It's expensive as could be. It's becoming hard to live there. That and the jobs that are available, most Germans don't want to take because they're too low paying, and the ones who are willing to take it get beat up by immigrants who are willing to take even less.
Well, so in a televised roundtable Sunday evening, Merz, who's going to be the new chancellor probably, he criticized U.S. intervention in the German election. Well, actually, let's back up here.
I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm going to need you to go back here.
Let's get the party started. Merz, 69, told supporters as he declared victory at the CDU's party headquarters in central Berlin.
For those
An apparent nod. Yes, what's the CDU?
I believe it's Christians Democratic Union.
Yep, Christian Democratic Union, baby.
Yep.
Nod to wanting to get the coalition negotiations underway quickly as region grapples with U.S. President Donald Trump upending of Europe and U.S. relations.
Yeah, in other words, we're not paying for your shit.
We're not paying for your shit no more. In a televised roundtable later Sunday, Merz also criticized U.S. intervention in the German election campaigning in recent days. The interventions from Washington were no less dramatic and drastic and ultimately outrageous than the interventions we have seen from Moscow. He said, "We are under such massive pressure from two sides that my top priority is to create unity in Europe. My absolute priority will be to strengthen Europe as quickly as possible so that step by step we can really achieve independence from the United States." I got a lot to say about this in a second.
Okay, first things first.
I would never have believed that I would have to say something like that on television, but at the very least, after Donald Trump's statements last week, it is clear that the Americans, at least as part of the Americans in this administration, are largely indifferent to the fate of Europe.
Listen.
Go screw Merz. If it wasn't for the caring and for the attention of the United States, there'd still be a fucking wall going through the middle of your fucking city in Berlin, all right? If it wasn't for the care of the United States, you'd still have your goose-stepping ancestors running around trying to kill as many Jewish people as possible. If it wasn't for the care of the United States, you wouldn't have your free health care, your defense and NATO, or anything else paid for, because you'd have to pay for it yourself, and your economy can't fucking sustain it. If it wasn't for the care of the United States and the Marshall Plan and delivering aid all those years, Europe would have been in a rubble heap for the next 20, and who knows what the hell would have came out after that. So if you want to talk about the United States and the things that we are concerned about with Germany, we're just concerned with you not putting on another fucking swastika and calling out people for what they're racially or religiously identifying as, okay?
Also, so if
you've done it twice, and what you're saying on the internet, sure you'll do it 3 times, you dick. Anyway, sorry.
And also infringing on personal freedoms. Come on, people. First it starts with the personal freedoms. I mean, you can't even say certain things online.
Yeah, you get arrested. Free speech is gone in Germany. If you tweet something that they don't like, or they think is hateful, or they think is just not something that should be.
It's not with the program. Get with the program.
You get fined or you go to jail. Thank you. So
it gets put on a list, and you know how they get when they start their lists.
Mr. Friedrich Merz.
Oh my god,
fucking dickhead.
I was gonna say.
Anyway, sorry.
I don't even remember what I was gonna say.
Sorry.
I don't even.
Sorry, I went too far. No, I didn't go too far.
No, I think it's all right.
Was it a German president on top of that wall that said Mr. Gorbachev tear down this wall? Was that Ronald Reagan? I think it was Ronald. Was it JFK that went to that wall and said Ich bin ein Berliner? Oh, I think, Berliner. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm just trying to remember the shit correctly. But what exactly happened? Wasn't it George W. Bush that called up Gorbachev and said, "Hey man, can we take down the wall?" And Gorbachev was like, "Yeah," and we took down the wall. I don't remember it being a German chancellor that made that fucking phone call. But anyways, no offense. If there's one thing I'm more worried about in Europe than Donald Trump, it would be Germany having more power than it could possibly ever have. Right? Because
Well,
I think Germany should be like, hey, we're really sorry about what we've done. Every time this guy gets up, he should be like, I'm sorry we killed 6 million Jewish people. That's how you should start every speech.
We're not even starting. How about just wars? Just a couple world wars.
Before you
I know the
start
Austrians.
chastising Donald Trump because he's like, I don't want to pay your fucking electric.
Also, if you know Europe, no one wants the Germans to be fully in control of anything. They don't trust them.
In my master's studies, I had to study because I had a human rights focus along with a couple other focuses. One of the things I studied, the only words for it, and this is a brilliant phrase, called the organized rise of brutality. And every book I read that concerned itself with the organized rise of brutality, of human rights abuses, of mass disappearances, of genocides. Every book I read in that course was stemming out of Germany and Eastern Europe. So, but again, Orange Man bad. Orange Man bad. Anyways, so that's your new.
Everything.
That's going to be your new chancellor. Your new chancellor of Germany.
I have hope for Germany.
Right wing conservative.
I don't
and I'm fine with right wing conservative. I'm just not okay with someone who doesn't know their fucking history.